Okay. So we just let's record this. Okay. Let's see who we have come in today. So today's topic is you must escape. You must escape. You must escape. Mic testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. You must escape your 9 to 5 job. See, oftentimes we think we have a choice as it pertains to our future while we focus on building someone else's dream, working for these corporations who could care less about you. They often throw around the word family and we're a team. And yes, whenever you work for an organization, you should be a team player. You should do your job. Whenever you're getting paid to perform a duty, you should bring your absolute best to the table. You should perform at the highest level because anything less, anything short of that is theft. You're stealing from your employer. But should that be your final destination in your mind just because you went to school, you for those of us in the US acquired accumulated all these student loans, specialized in a specific discipline or field, and then now you have a career, and you believe that a lot of people believe that this is what they should do for the rest of their lives. Now, if you're going to school studying to be an engineer, an architect, a doctor, a lawyer, then yes, in most cases, this is what you'll do for the rest of your life, right? Is there flexibility to build other things? Should you have other goals and aspirations? Yes. But when you're studying something like business, for instance, or other things, other subjects, right? You should always create, you should always keep in the back of your mind that whatever company that you're working for, or wherever you find, whatever position you find yourself in a company or in someone else's business, is not necessarily the end all be all. It's not your final destination. You should have something that works for you to supplement your income, something that you're building on the side that you can pass on to your children and your grandchildren, building to provide freedom, to provide security, to provide future stability, because you never know how other people operate their business on the behind closed doors. A business that you, or a company that you may put your trust in, might be on the verge of bankruptcy or getting ready, preparing to go out of business, and you have no clue. But you tie yourself to this business and you depend on and rely on this business as if it were your business. And there's no equity for you. There's no true equity for you in this business. Now, unless you're a shareholder in the business, yeah, it makes sense. But even as a shareholder and you have you're invested in the business, doesn't mean that the business cannot go, the company cannot go out of business. Your safest bet is trusting in the strength of your own hands. And while you diversify, working for other people, make sure that you're creating, that you have other options, that you have other real options based on things that you develop and based on the strength of your own hands, because only you know the in and outs and the inner workings of your own business. So that brings me to escaping your 9 to 5. Now, there is a certain level of what we can refer to as security or stability that comes with working for other people, especially when it's an establishment, something that has a company that has a proven track record, that's been around for quite a while. But layoffs do happen. Illnesses can happen. Unforeseen life events and all sorts of things can happen down the road. So even in building for yourself, even in establishing something for yourself and putting away some funds, some resources from your monthly, weekly, or biweekly paycheck. As you're doing that, you also have to make sure that whatever it is that you're building, you have to make sure that whatever it is that you're building allows for you to be able to separate your time from that business, meaning that you don't have to be present for that thing to operate. Yes, in the starting phase, that will likely be the case. It's hard to escape that. In the starting phase of anything, you have to somewhat trade your time and put in some sweat equity, which requires you to be present on site or at the office or at the job, or doing the groundwork to get the ball rolling. But your goal should be to separate your time from your presence and your time and your day-to-day effort from that business. So meaning that you should not be required, the business does not require you to be there for it to function properly and operate. Now, you can never truly get your eyes off of it. You always have to manage things and maintain the business, even when you've employed other people. And one of the best and oldest forms of business is exchange, trade by barter, having something to sell. Trade, business, go into business. Have something that you can sell to other people. Have something that you can exchange, that you can buy at a low price or buy in bulk and sell at a higher price. It's very, very important. Very, very important to sell. Salesmen are some of the richest people, or should I say business people are some of the richest people on the face of the earth. So build something, develop something that brings value to community, to society. Make sure that you're bringing value, because people exchange their resources, their money. When people exchange their money for something that you built or developed, or the service that you provide, they're exchanging their sweat and blood and tears and stress and all kinds of things that come with acquiring money. So make sure that whatever it is that you're giving to people, that you're not stealing from them. Make sure that you've done the research in whatever business or field or service. Make sure that you've gone through the proper initiation stage, the discovery phase of the business, that you've done the proper analysis, the proper development required, and that you've executed the product. You've executed and produced a fine, well-refined product. You've tested it in the market and that it works. Now, from time to time, you'll have products that still have some flaws and bugs and require refinement, but that's okay. Just make sure that whatever it is that you're providing to the world has been tried, tested. And this is how you escape that 9-to-5 work job. Peace and love.